I'm not going to complain about the sunshine being bright.
I'm with you there, Barry. I think it's awfully nice when the sun's out, right?
Absolutely.
Well,
I'm with you there,
the blind.
Barry. I think it's awfully nice.
Okay, I can see us on live and on Zoom, so we're good.
Okay,
All right,
perfect.
thank you, Toby. So Roseanne, if you want to go ahead and call us to order, then we can get through our quick agenda here.
Okay, I'd like to call the meeting of the Burlington Area School District to order. And the first thing on the agenda will be the bank statements.
We do it, Roseanne, we do have to do a roll call just
Oh, I'm
because
sorry.
we're in a virtual setting.
Okay, roll call, please, Toby. And the first thing on the agenda will be the
Okay,
bank.
Roseanne,
Yes,
We do it, Roseanne, we do have to do a roll call. just because
Kevin?
we're in a virtual setting.
Yes,
Barry,
roll call.
Yes.
Peter,
And
yes,
Diane,
will be the
Here.
bank.
Roseanne, Taylor,
We do it,
Here.
Roseanne, we do have to do a roll
and
call.
Susan.
yes,
Barry,
Yes.
Peter,
And
yes.
And this
I'm getting
might be, before we go further, it might be a good reminder that if you're not speaking, to be on mute, because we're going to get a lot of weird feedback otherwise.
yeah, we're getting it already. Okay, so we've had the roll call, so we can go right into the business now. And the first thing are the bank statements.
For the month of October 2020, we made total deposits of $7,061,336.29. Our withdrawals were $7,152,341.77. And our bank balance at the end of the month is $1,491,159.67. And I'll move to approve the bank statement.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the bank statement. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Do we need to do roll call because it's virtual, or are we good?
It should be a roll call, Barry.
I know we did it Saturday without a roll call, but if we want roll call, we can do that. Okay, Toby, let's have the roll call.
okay, Roseanne,
Yes,
Kevin,
Yes,
Barry,
Yes.
Peter,
Yes.
Diane,
Yes.
Taylor.
yes,
okay, it's been passed. Next, payment of bills.
In October, we had 39 bills in the collective amount of $134,001.61. And I'd like to move to pay the October bills.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we pay the October bills. Any discussion? Okay, Toby?
Roseanne,
Yes,
Kevin,
yes,
Barry,
Yes.
Peter,
Yes.
Diane,
Yes.
Taylor.
yes,
okay, it's been passed. Okay, the next are the appointments, resignations, retirements, and so forth. Kevin, do you want to do that, or? Oops, you're muted. Or Diane,
If-
whoever wants.
yeah, if you have it up, I don't have it up on my computer.
Well,
I-
I don't
I
think,
I made notes, so I could go ahead and do it.
That'd be great.
Okay. Okay, on Monday, the Personnel Committee met and we had one certified staff appointment that we discussed, and that was Craig's, I'm sorry, one retirement that we would like to put forward, and that is the retirement of Craig Steffen. So I guess I'd like to put that in the form of a motion.
Second,
moved and seconded, we accept the retirement. Okay, I guess we have to have a roll call again.
All right, Roseanne,
Yes,
Kevin,
yes,
Barry,
Yes.
Peter,
Yes.
Diane,
Yes.
Taylor.
yes,
And we also met to discuss the following appointments: one certified staff, Kara Scala, and one non-certified staff, and that was for a substitute aide. I'm sorry, I did not write down her name. So I'd like to put that in the form of a motion as well, though.
Second,
Is moved and seconded that we approve the appointments. Toby, I'll call the roll, please. All in favor?
Roseanne,
Yes.
Kevin,
yes.
Barry,
Yes.
Peter,
Yes.
Diane,
Yes,
Taylor.
Yes.
Anything more, Diane?
no, I'm sorry, that is all.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now we have to go to the reading of the Neola policy 5517. So how do we handle that, Steve?
Yep. And at the request of the board following Monday night, you had asked that 5517, which is the student anti-harassment, anti-racism policy, be placed on this brief agenda for your first reading, aside of the other movement on other policies at this time. And so this is the policy that you were looking to discuss Monday night. So I welcome your comments and feedback. The version that is attached to your agenda has a few additional edits to it that were in green in first draft marked. And so however you'd like to then have that conversation, certainly the floor is open. This would be a first reading, and then you would be able to have a second reading adoption at any future meeting.
Okay, any discussion or questions?
I have one, Roseanne.
Sure, Diane.
Okay, I noticed when I was comparing the two policies, the one that we had received previously that was going to be discussed at Monday's meeting, and then looking at the one that you sent as part of the agenda, that it listed the different kinds of racism. And I noticed on the one, it included institutional racism, and yet that wasn't on the final one. And I just was wondering what the thinking was for that.
Sure. I mean, it could certainly be included, Diane, if the board wanted that. It's listed, race and color harassment, and then anti-racism as defined, individual racism, and then structural or systemic. And so when we were comparing the two, it seemed like the structural and systemic and institutional were incredibly similar. So we kind of put that together, but certainly it can be, pulled out or listed separately. Totally, kind of probably personal preference up to the board.
Okay, I was just curious as to why it wasn't there. So just looking for the rationale.
Sure, absolutely.
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it. Anybody else?
I was pleased to find that most of our policies that we were looking at implementing gelled so well with what was being requested. So we've got a very, very good set here. I think it was an excellent combination of the two, and will serve all of our students extremely well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think this is a good policy, and I'm excited to get it in place. I think we have more work to do, though, in the future on administrative regs, which would be, as we've talked about in the past, how the administration would administer and enforce the policy. So that's something I look forward to. I think it could be a joint effort between the policy committee, board members, and the administrative team to work on those regulations. But first, we need to get the policy in place.
Okay, any more discussion?
I just want to say you could really tell that there a lot of work had gone into this, and with the different revisions and a lot of eyes looking at it. And I was very, very pleased with the policy, the way it is. So, kudos.
Yeah, I am too. It was a lot of work for the people. Neola's doing a good job, as well as the Burlington people that are working with them.
Mhm.
So do we have to have a motion for this, or can we just, okay, we need a motion then that we're going to go along with this first reading of the policy?
Steve, was that accurate? I thought first readings were just that. First readings and adoption of the policy was when we actually voted on them.
I did too, but I got a nod that we had to vote on it, so.
I
Yeah,
saw that.
I think Barry, the only reason is because we're in a virtual setting, and I'm trying to hold our feet to sort of the roll call of sort of permission, if you will. So I don't know that it's a vote per se, but it is certainly every board member's voice in this virtual setting.
Okay. So then I need a motion.
I move we acknowledge this first reading of the policy number 5517.
Second,
Second, Taylor.
Okay, any discussion? Okay, all in favor of this? Toby?
Roseanne,
Yes.
Kevin, Barry,
Kevin's muted.
Kevin's muted. Yes, Barry is a yes.
Peter,
Yes.
Diane,
Yes,
Taylor,
Yes.
Kevin, can you unmute so we can hear you? Well. Kevin, can you?
yes,
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, it passes.
Excellent. So I will, again, at your request, Toby and I will work to get this on the very next opportunity we can when you're together officially. And then that will be the second reading, and the second reading is where you can actually adopt the policy. So thank you for that. I guess that will be it for 5517, Roseanne. The next agenda, future dates, right?
Yep.
And so for future dates, the one date that I would like to point out to the board is this Thursday at 6 p.m. is for the continuation of the negotiations with the Burlington Education Association. Again, that's 6 p.m. on Thursday. We will be sending you an invitation much like this so that we can meet virtually. The BEA, if need be, we will use the breakout rooms for caucusing, but we will have that all set up and get that information to you as well for Thursday evening. And then after that, we will make a decision about Monday. If needed, we had held the 23rd as a possibility for another round of negotiations if that was necessary. Didn't book it yet until we know whether or not that's needed following Thursday. And so we're going to be moving along. And then we do have set aside, as you know, Monday the 30th as a board meeting, a special board meeting, fourth Monday of the month, so that hopefully you would be voting on whatever package is agreed to with the BEA, as well as then doing policy adoption. And that would probably be the whole scale policy book that you have up to speed so far. So a couple of dates in flux here as we work through both negotiations and policy work, but certainly appreciate your time specifically today relative to our business office and personnel, which are mandatory things for you to authorize. Thanks,
Thank you.
Roseanne.
Thank you. So I think I need a motion to adjourn, unless anyone has an announcement.
I move adjournment.
second,
It's been moved and seconded, we adjourn. All in favor, Toby?
Roseanne, Kevin,
yes.
Barry,
Yes.
Peter,
Yes.
Diane,
yes.
Taylor.
Yes.
Okay, thank you all very much. Have a great day. Stay warm.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.